Hey guys, so in this lesson we're going to look at the importance of ghost notes. So, what are ghost notes? They are taps, basically. Instead of hitting the drum normally, like, you tap the drum. It's much more subtle, fills in the gaps, but adds a little something extra rather than just leaving empty space. So, take a groove for example. This groove is going to have no ghost notes. Cool, works. Now I'm going to chuck in a couple of ghost notes. Cool, see the difference? It's completely transformed the groove. I've kept the basics of the groove there, but I've added in a couple of ghost notes. Now, what if those ghost notes were still like big, full hits on the drum? Do you see how, again, it's completely transformed the groove? So instead of being that kind of syncopated, slightly funky groove, it's like, it's all up here. There's kind of no dynamics within the groove. So it sounds a bit kind of constant, let's say. So, back to how we can add in the ghost notes. So let's go back to our ghost note groove. So to do that, you can include various techniques. The molar technique is great for this because it enables you to get a big hit and also really work on your taps and also get multiple hits with one movement of the arm. I'm not going to go into it now because it's a full technique in itself, but I do have a video out on this, so go find that if you're interested. So with this, we want to keep the stick low and close to the drum head. I'm going, but I keep my hand, I control the bounce and keep the stick close to the drum. So that way, when I go for the tap, I don't really have to move the stick much. I just let it drop a little bit. Cool, so that's ghost notes in the context of a groove, in a simple form. So, ghost notes when playing a fill. Fills aren't always going to have ghost notes in. It completely depends what the fill is. But typically, if you've got a rhythm, and you're going to play some of the hits as accents and some of the others as ghost notes, that's where it's going to be applicable. So let's take a triplet fill, nice and simple. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Cool, very easy. So let's say we're going to put the first hit of each triplet on the toms. Sounds okay? Let's speed it up. Cool. Now let's make the second and third hit of each triplet ghost notes. So all the hits on the snare are now going to be ghost notes. Bit quicker. Sounds much better than that. Just, yeah, not great. So you can see the effect it has on triplets. Let's take a rhythm that's not just a rudiment. So let's say so I'm going to try and play that without ghost notes now. You can see what happens there. So back with ghost notes. Cool, now if I put it on the toms, put the accents on the toms. You can see the difference. All right, and let's take 6 straight rolls. So you can apply this to anything, any rhythm, any rudiment, any groove as you saw previously, but I'll just show you a few for now. 6 stroke roll, which is right, left, left, right, right, left. So that's a 6-stroke roll with no ghost notes. Now, typically this kind of 6-stroke roll is going to have an accent on the first hit and on the last hit. Now, that can change depending where you start the 6-stroke roll. I won't go into that now. But so we have an accent on the first hit and the last hit. So on the first right hand, then you have 2 doubles, then you have the last left hand, which is an accent as well. So that would be... You can see how it sounds much cleaner, neater. Now I'm going to speed it up. Much better. Now even faster. You can see how having the ghost notes in there when you speed things up makes a massive difference. So now let's put the accents on the toms like we have with the other stuff. So that's great. Now what would that sound like if I didn't have the ghost notes? I'll try and play that. It's hard for me to do. I'm practicing with ghost notes. So they're not quite full hits. Excuse me. They're not quite full hits, but you can see the difference. Back to with ghost notes. Now speed up. See, they fill the space, obviously making it a 6-stroke roll. We're not just going. You can see the difference that they add to the fill, which is great, but they're more subtle. So, just to show you, just to finish off, I'm going to play a groove with some ghost notes, and then I'll play some fills with the ghost notes in as well. Cheers.